Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Arizona State's offense comes on the field to open this game. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Moss. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaks loose at the 40. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
Finding space. Look at that. He's still going. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now it's second down here. And that pass falls incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Can he get there on the ground? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And that one is no good. After the miss, still down by 7. Back into the Arizona State offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Moss. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Spins away from defenders. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Short throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now. The Sun Devils will try to keep this drive moving.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator.
And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
And the Sun Devils line up with a 1st and goal. Back in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's a shotgun run call. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's hit as he throws it. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bama. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. But this one is broken up and calls incomplete. Second down play coming up.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. And the Sun Devils come to the line with first and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a split back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Caught, completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Alabama getting set with a first and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice second and 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, third down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Alabama. This passing game is still on fire.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He bought some time, now lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Moss. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Sun Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finds room at the 30. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona State. Extra point try coming now. It's a fake PAT. Looking to throw for it. Off target and incomplete. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Running with purpose. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The Sun Devils will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. They'll try the right here. He shreds the tackle. Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring it down to the 47.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And it's intercepted. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Sun Devils come to the line in a hurry up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
And the tailback's got it again. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Defense.
Mental mistake by the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's 1st down and 5 after the penalty. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back, throws to the tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback keeps the football. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are in.
Touchdown, tied, and the comeback is on. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And they'll loft this one deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this one is caught. And it works. The 1st down to the 35. The Sun Devils come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these straight routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And the Sun Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Gives it to the back. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Running back has it on a screen now. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. Well, Kurt, Arizona State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, ASU. This offense cannot be stopped. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. To the air, it's Mock. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. The returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're going to run it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Offense looking to throw the ball. They'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. Caught quickly.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw and put it on target.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Bama. This game is far from over. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. We'd love to build a drive and choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. Dropping back. It's Moss. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too.
Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Sun Devils will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Solid gain, moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
At the 50. Now, fourth down.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made short of the marker. That's a huge fourth down stop to get the football back here late in the game. Buckle up. We could have a great finish. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made over the middle. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. They call the counter run here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. At the 10. Return a pick 6. Touchdown, Arizona State. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown home.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. The completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Quarterback roughed up. Let's hope he's okay. Automatic first down coming. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.